Hey everyone, what's up? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be replacing the carburetor on the Toro Recycler 2370, which if I just go out here, as you can see, I have a new carburetor here, which is actually in the box. So this is an aftermarket one that I got on Amazon. So if I just take it out of the packaging, kind of hard to do one-handed. There we go. Alright, so here it is. And now this is actually my second attempt at this, because the first one I got was actually the wrong one, so I had to send that one back and I had to get this one. So basically this kit came with the carburetor, gaskets, air filter, and some extra fuel line, fuel shutoff valve, one of these fuel filters, which mine does not have, and it came with some of these clamps. Also, it came with the spark plug too, which is right here, but I won't be using this obviously because I don't recommend using aftermarket spark plugs. They don't seem to work very well. I'd recommend just replacing them with the genuine ones. But that is nice they did at least include that stuff there. So what I'll do now is set the camera up and get started. Alright, so I'll just pop the air filter off and take a look. And now, as you can see, this air filter could definitely be replaced, and also it's a little dirty in here too, so I'll get the air compressor and just blow this off and clean it up. So put those off to the side. So now we need to remove these two nuts here, which are 10 millimeter, which I'll go grab my ratchet, which I do have one right here. All right. Now I'll just put them on the deck. And it's a little windy today. So anyway, there's that. So now this piece just pulls out like so. So, and it looks like the little this piece here is kind of came off, so I'll just put that back in. All right. So now I think the next thing to remove is the little bracket here. So in order to do that, I'll put the camera a little closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. So in order to remove that, we need to remove these two Torx T20 screws. So there's one and two right here. Okay. And now this piece just comes off. Now let's just disconnect the little linkage here, which is a little bit of a pain to do. There we go. Put that there. And now I'll just disconnect these here. The governor right here. So actually, before we do that, I'll just remove the little wire here. So that's one, and it's two. So now the carburetor is all disconnected. So now next thing we need, last thing is to disconnect the fuel line. So let me just grab my little pliers here, and here I go. I'll just remove this little clip. There we go. So now I'll just pull this off like so, if I can. There we go. And then to disconnect the fuel line, I'll just twist it and then just pull that off like so. So now the old carburetor is off of there. So let's go get our new one. So here's our new one. If I just give a close-up look, a little comparison. And now as you can see, the old gasket is no good, as you can see. So good thing we got a new one. So we'll get rid of that. So here's a close-up look. As you can see, looks exactly the same. So yeah, that's good. So this one was a genuine Kohler one. I think maybe, I think that's the part number. Focus. There we go. So yeah, there they are. Everything looks to be the same, so that's good. Okay, so the first thing I'll do before I install it is swap out the rear gasket. So that just pulls out, and then we take our new one and just slides in like so, and like that. Good. So now our new gasket is installed, so now we can put the carburetor back on. Alright, so first thing I'll connect is the linkages. So there's one and two. Okay, so now it just slides that in like so, and now I'll just connect the little bracket like so. Actually, before we do that, we need to put that little wire back on. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. So anyway, yeah, this piece can be a little bit tricky. There we go. Now we'll just put the two screws back on. Alright, so now let's go ahead and tighten the screws up. So there's that. Alright. Now we're just about done here. Just go ahead and connect the fuel line. Anyway. Okay. So now just take the clip and go ahead and put that back on. If I can do it like that, and there we go. And now don't forget to install your gasket. Alright, so now you can go ahead and put your air filter box back on. There we go. Just go ahead and Put on the nuts. Alright, so now we can go ahead and tighten them up. Now, I don't have the exact torque specs, but just use common sense. Don't make them too tight. That's good enough there. I'll do the same here. Okay, so there's that. And sorry about the background noise. My chickens are a little loud today. So now I'll go grab the air filter and put that on. Alright, so now I'll just go ahead and put the air filter on. Like so. And now I'll go bring this over to the air compressor and blow off some of this junk. Good enough for me. Alright, so now I'll put the air filter back on. Just see here. Okay. Yeah, this air filter cover doesn't really like to go on very well for some reason. There's one little downside to this. Okay. Anyway, so there we go. So the 2370 now has a new carburetor installed, so what I'll do now is I'll put some gas in it and start it up, do a little teaser cold start. Alright, so let's see what it does. So here we go. Try and restart it. Look at that. That was the actual first pull, guys. There was no editing at all on this clip. Very impressive. So that carburetor now made this machine run again. Started on the first pull. So hopefully you enjoyed. Also, stay tuned for the startup videos, which I'm hoping to do on next Saturday. So yeah, so I look forward to that. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright everyone, thanks for watching.